What's going on, everybody? And welcome to another edition of the Mom and Son Show.
I'm the mom.
And I'm the son, and today we have a very cool subject. We are going to go over the 100 years of Disney animation, the very short, Once Upon a Studio.
It was fantastic.
It was released last night at 8 o'clock on ABC. It was amazing, and we're just going to go right into it because it was fantastic. Stick around. Like and subscribe helps our channel out. Anyways, Mom,
You didn't know that was coming.
let's I think I was too far ahead. Mom and Son Show. There we
That's
go.
okay.
Don't worry about it.
That's okay. So obviously, for those who are living under a rock, Disney put together a little short called Once Upon a Studio, and it was to celebrate the 100 years of the Disney company
Yeah.
being in existence. So we're just going to go through some of the things. If you want to click the next slide, it is a spoiler alert because we are going to show you some pictures from that.
So if you haven't seen it, just check it real quick. It's online. You can find it.
It's online and it's going to be reshown tonight on some of the channels.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's worth it. It's only 9 minutes, guys.
Eight plus.
Okay, 8 minutes.
Okay. So, what is Once Upon a Studio? It was an idea that was developed by two directors, and they worked on it for 8 months before they even presented it to the team in 2021. They had more than 40 original voices to go into this little film. 543 characters from 85 feature-length and short films, and they wanted to stay true to the animation part of it, created without AI.
So without AI, so that means that they literally just pulled it from the movie and put it right in there. So they tried to move characters where they were in their form in their specific movie. So when you guys watched it, you probably noticed the same lines that they were saying, or maybe they were just cut a little short because those are the exact same lines that they used in the movie, which is pretty cool.
Exactly. And they said they had no problem getting these voices. They would call and say, hey, this is what we're doing. Would you be willing to read one line? Because there were some that they had to redo.
And it's hard to call Robin Williams right now.
I do have something about Robin Williams when we get closer to it. So the movie opens up with this scene, these two people leaving the Roy E. Disney Animation Studio in Burbank. The fellow to the right, that's Bernie Mattinson. And he worked for 40 years with Disney as an animator, a writer, a producer. He did it all. He filmed this cameo that you see last year, and unfortunately he did pass away in this past February, but he was able to see a rough draft. And you can see the Mickey Tower in the back.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. And
then once those doors close, Mickey comes
Minnie
to life. They pop out of their movie. Their picture that's on the wall, and they yell, "Okay, come on, everybody! It's time! It's time for our portrait." So the whole movie, the 8 minutes plus, just shows scenes of characters coming in and out of different places. But the transition, what I thought was really interesting, is how they transitioned from one character to another.
The introducing of all the characters together. Like, somebody asked Peter Pan to go upstairs, so Peter Pan did his famous line, "Come on, everybody, let's go!"
Yeah.
And then, so that was just a short from that exact film. It was just...
And then not only what they said, but also the scenery, how they kind of intertwined the scenery.
Yeah.
So once Moana finds Flounder in her hand, she goes running to find Merlin, because who are you going to ask to help?
Right.
Okay, Merlin knows everything. Well, here you have Merlin's depicted as a barista, and look where he is. He's in the Snuggly Duckling. So that's in the Tangled movie. So they really did a phenomenal job of putting everything together.
Which you guys probably didn't see that it was called the Snuggly Duckling. So you probably just thought that was a coffee shop.
Yep.
Which I'd be interested to know if the Snuggly Duckling, if that's the actual coffee shop in the animations, where they're at right now.
What do you mean where they're at?
Where are they? Where did the guy walk out of the building? The animation studio. So it'd be interesting to know if that's actually...
You know what?
Is it clicking now?
Now it's clicking. But I wouldn't be surprised, because when you saw all the scenery, they were going through hallways and up the stairs.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So I'm thinking it's actually called the Snuggly Duckling.
That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting. And then this one, of course, it's Jeannie coming out, and they actually went to the estate of Robin Williams because they could not, in their hearts, do a 100th celebration without having Robin Williams as the genie in there. So they went to the estate, and of course, the estate said, "Go ahead and use it." So it was really, really cool.
So it's his voice. It was
It's
cool.
his voice. Yep. So if you've seen it, what was your favorite? What was your favorite?
My favorite, we were just talking about it. My favorite has to be the sloth getting onto the elevator and how mad Donald Duck was. It was the funniest thing. That's my funniest moment. And then Tracy and my saddest moment, sentimental moment was when everybody was getting ready to get outside. Mickey Mouse finds a picture of Walt and stops and says thank you to him.
Takes his hat off and bows to him.
It was very, very cool.
Very heart-wrenching at that time. Yeah. There's another clip where everyone's walking down the hallway, and of course you have Anna and Elsa coming down, and they passed by a picture with Chernabog that jumps out at them.
Yeah.
And Chernabog is from Fantasia and back in the dark times. And Anna says, "Oh, do you think all the villains are going to be here?" And Elsa turns around and puts her hand up to the photo, and it freezes over. And who was coming out? It was Hans.
Yeah.
Hans was coming out, and she goes, "Nope, not everybody." So it was really, really clever the way that they put it all together. I was definitely a fan of it.
Yeah, it was cool. It was definitely cool.
So thank you, Walt Disney and Company, because it was wonderful, and it was the best 8+ minutes that I've ever watched.
Time. It was great.
It was better than Tron.
And it honestly, yeah, and it brings back so many memories and some of the characters that you even forgot that Disney even came up with. And they had Steamboat Willie.
Yes,
I mean, they brought
Oswald
back everybody
at the end. You know, that was kind of cool since he's back now. It was kind of interesting too, like when I was reading about it, can you imagine being in that production or that think tank room and trying to come up with what characters you're going to use?
Yeah.
And everybody wants to put everything in. So and it was a narrowing down.
Well, we went over all
543 characters.
Yeah.
And there were plenty that weren't even included.
Yeah.
You know, but of course everybody got to put in what their favorites were.
Yeah.
So.
Well, go ahead and leave a comment what your favorite moment was. If you haven't seen it and you watched this way, I'm going to leave a link below where you can actually go and watch it.
Oh,
so that way,
nice.
That's a smart idea.
That's a
Should have said that before the spoiler alert, so we could just pause the video, watch, and then. Yeah. Well, you made it. Thank you.
There you go. Thanks for watching to the end.
Mom, what's the mom joke of the day?
Oh, do we have a joke? Oh, we do have a joke. Oh, what is it? Okay. What?
Boy.
What was wait, I can't read it.
Oh no. You have glasses on your head.
I know, they're on there. What's the most popular kids movie in ancient Greece? The most popular kids movie in ancient Greece.
I don't know.
Troy Story.
Troy Story. Nice.
Okay, so have a wonderful Monday. We're enjoying a cool spell right now.
Yeah, it's very nice.
So it's beautiful outside, no humidity. Of course, people will be complaining that it's too cold, but
no,
we're fine with it. Have a great Monday. I'm the mom.
I'm the son, and this is the Mom and Son Show.